that, but it's not first for me. But obviously, all the love and support means a bunch. Just wish I could have got it done.
What's next for you? You're just gonna take some time to think about this?
Yeah, I was planning on this being my last match of my career, but obviously not the way I wanted to go out. So probably gonna take a couple of weeks, maybe months off, and just get my head right. I mean, it's such a rule in sports, so something I know I can't, pardon my language, but half-ass. So gonna have to really commit myself to it if I want to do this one more year.
Any last thoughts walking off the mat today?
It's been a ride. It's been fun. I think it speaks for yourself. The people and connections you meet are just beyond fabulous. And my favorite thing coming here, as much as winning every match, is getting to see guys you don't see that live across the country, and seeing them succeed too is awesome. It's special.
Awesome.
Shane, as your career comes to a close, how would you describe it?
Roller coaster. I mean, I think I've had the highest of highs and lowest of lows, especially during COVID. I mean, obviously most of these wrestlers here were here besides the freshmen. I mean, in college during the time. So I think that added a whole new perspective to the sport, and even the more mental aspect of, maybe your school was closed down. Like for us, we were in barricades and stuff. But like I said, being able to win a national title was great, and coming in every year trying to win again and not making it is it's a little devastating, but, I mean, I'm always grateful for what I have, and like I said, the opportunities and people you meet.
That's awesome. What's the biggest thing you learned from this year?
This year, I'd probably say keeping your mentals in check.
Yeah.
Just because for me, it's just an emotional ride of just, this could be my last year, and my body's just physically getting out there. I was having a tough time just generating offense and, being that wrestler I once was. So for me, that was mentally draining, and you start to question yourself whether you still have it or not. But I truly believe wrestling is 85-90% mental, and any single one of these guys could beat any single one of these guys. As you see, this tournament's crazy. So I think it's definitely just keeping your mentality good and just doing all the right things you can.
How much more of a grind does the sport become the older you get in the sport?
I think it comes with wisdom and the physical toll. So as much as your body starts hurting a lot more. I mean, I woke up today and I was like, oh my God, I need some ibuprofen or something. So I took a bunch of that, and you just have to, like I said, get a little gritty with it and push through. And like I said, it's about your mental to really go taking the next step.
And you're not sure what's happening next year? You could come back?
Yeah, I'm in like a little bit dilemma, but I just kind of want to move on. As well as I'm kind of expunged a lot of my academic options at Stanford, so even if I wanted to go somewhere, I might have to leave. But right now, I'm just not saying I'm fully done, but I'm definitely gonna
So
hang
not
on.
wrestling, what is your future?
I'm gonna go into private equity, hopefully.
Okay.
So, start the real world. I mean,
Will you look fondly back at wrestling if this is it?
maybe.
Or do you need years down the road to maybe do that?
I probably need some years. Honestly, I don't know if anyone wants to hear this, but I don't follow wrestling that much. It's kind of something I just did, and I kind of dictated my own story and future. I didn't really worry about the outside stuff. So obviously, I'm definitely going to be a fan of some of these guys, and teams like Stanford, of course, I'll always be pulling for them.
Are you okay being called the guy who saved Stanford wrestling?
I'm okay with it. I don't necessarily want all that credit, because I think a lot of the outside stuff that people didn't see played a huge factor as well. I mean, I just wrestled. I did what I had to do. So with the program being cut or not, that's something I was going to achieve.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, thank you.
Shane, obviously, with all the challenges, the changes, the coaching staff change, you got new coaches and new athletes that are coming to the program. What do you think about the future for Stanford?
I'm stoked. I think the program's in a great spot right now. Obviously, we're missing our sophomore class. We don't have any sophomores, so that's a little bit of a pickle right now. So I think, obviously the next couple of years will be great, but once we have a full 5 classes with fifth years and whatnot, I'm really excited to see where this program grows. I know the coach has been doing a great job, and I think we have 3 top 5 recruiting classes for last year, this year, and next year. So obviously we're in a good spot to kind of raise the ceiling and get the program back to an elite status.
This is your last time wrestling in the NCAA. What do you want to say to fans back home?
Thank you for all the love and support, and for all those future guys. You know, just let it rip. I think so many people get caught up in the moment and, you know, ball up and not become themselves. So I think that's something I try to do a lot more, even after losing. You know, at the end of the day, it matters, but it doesn't, and, you know, the sun's going to shine, so enjoy it.